Next up, producer Manuel Santos profiles an artist who has found a happy compromise of business and pleasure. Here's a look at acclaimed sculptor and entrepreneur Bridgette Mongeon.
I started sculpting on the beach in Boca Raton. I would wake up every morning and sculpt people in the sand, and when I went to bed, of course they washed out with the tide, felt very freeing because my work wasn't captured forever in time. So when I came back to Houston, I decided I would learn how to sculpt. The reason why I like doing the clay and the three-dimensional aspects of it, and it also has to do with the fact that I'm a kinesthetic, tactile person. It's the way that I learn, it's the way that my brain works. And because I like to touch things, and molding the clay gives me that tactile experience. Capturing someone in clay and capturing the essence of someone, three-dimensional, being able to come up to it and touch it, being able to look at it with the appearance that it's alive. It's interactive art. People want to touch your artwork when they see it. Creativity is a funny thing. I have ideas in me that have been in me for a year or so. And they have to ferment there until they're ready to come out. You have to allow that time to take place, the fermenting, before you finally do the creation. And then it's as if when you look at it and everybody goes, ooh, ah, you knew it was going to be that way because it was inside of you for all this time. I sculpted B.B. King and Willie Nelson and Bill Monroe. And it's difficult when you're sculpting entertainers because their time span and the amount of time that they have with you is so limited. Not only because of the time span, but because of the very nature of their business. So many people want a part of them that most entertainers end up closing themselves off to you. And it's the essence of the person and the spirit of the person that you're trying to capture. And unless they're willing to open up to you and you can capture that essence, then it's really not a portrait. It's just a likeness of a person. It's not a picture of their soul. People often convey their appreciation for my ability to capture expression and passion in my pieces. If one can see my sculptures and feel the passion, if I can evoke an emotion and initiate an involvement, an interaction with the work, then it's more than a nice piece of art to look at. It becomes intimate, a friend. I'm an avid gardener, and so through my garden sculptures, I wanted everybody, the average person, to be able to afford my designs and to have them in their gardens. People are curious to where my models come from for my pieces. I tend to use family and friends, people I'm emotionally intimate with. My daughter appears in a lot of my work, but it's often difficult to tell where she ends and I begin. I'd like to make my mark on time, capturing forever the passion and spirit of people, so that when people walk by it, they can feel my spirit within it, and they'll feel my passion for life and capturing a place in a time.